Gemini, I got my eye. What is it about this eye that I keep hearing? I've got my eye on my levels. I've got my eye on you, and I've got my eye on them, Melissa, Maria, Michael, Jackson, Julian, Justin, Jackie, Jasmine. I've got my eye on children. I have my eyes everywhere. I have eyes for you, is what I'm hearing. Like, my eyes are only for you. So what do you have? A paradox? Do you have a third-party energy where one person has their eye on one person and the other person has their eye on two? So I'm hearing I have an eye on two, and you have an eye on me, and I have an eye on, and it's dealing with Leos and Aquarians, which is eights. So I have my eye on eights. So there is a lot of John Malkovich moments here, Gemini, for us to get through your reading so early in the morning. So I'm talking to you in the morning, I'm talking to you in the evening and at night. Evening, Eve, the name Eve, Evie, Steve, Stephen, Sarah, anybody beginning with S. But I have my eye on you and an eye on them. Now, some of you, if it isn't to do with third-party energy, because it's involving Pisces, which is 3, I would definitely say. Anybody also beginning with D. Okay, but I'm also hearing that for a lot of you that it's a level of cholesterol or a level of something that you're watching quite a lot. Now, it might be analytics, and it might be where you're kind of like keeping an eye on your subscription rate or something like that, or you're keeping an eye on your clients. Okay, or something like that, or it might be a client. And if it isn't anything to do with that, then there's definitely an energy of that I have to keep an eye on my cholesterol level or the levels of my blood, something like that, like blood pressure, blood test results, okay, or salt, like salt and battery charge. So some of you at Charlotte, the name Charlotte, or like I keep an eye on my salt levels or insult levels, like I'm trying not to insult people. So some of you are trying to keep your mouth shut, is what I'm hearing. Like I'm really trying to keep my mouth shut and keep an eye on me slipping up saying something when I don't. Unless someone ends up calling someone the wrong name and they don't mean to. But like I have to keep an eye on what I say. So I'm trying not to say something. So it might be a Pisces that's trying not to say something or not to slip up and not to fuck up. So it might be the channel messages could be all in corporate. It could be around your business, and it could also be around where it might be like I'm really trying my best to not slip up and say the fact that there might be something that I'm hiding. Okay, so it could be that. It could be third-party relationship for some of you, and it might be also where it's like I'm trying to keep my eye on my iron, like iron levels or blood levels or things that are in the blood. Okay. So like LDL levels, Laura, Lucy, Lucifer, okay, or LDL levels. But believe it or not, some people think that I'm kind of, I don't know, I hope you don't think that I'm making it up when I come on, but I have a Gemini moon, a lot of you know, okay, and so you can watch this as a Capricorn or a Gemini, okay, but you're looking at the placements of 6, but don't get too complex, but you can see the videos provided below, how I read in code. But I actually got a letter today from the doctors, actually, well, yesterday, and I opened it this morning, full of my LDL levels, and they've actually put me up onto 10 milligrams of allibium, or whatever it is, allibium, I don't know, 10 milligrams, and it lowers your LDL cholesterol level, as well as what Anvestil or Anvastatin or whatever they're called nowadays, raised that from 20 to 40, so now I'm going to be taking 40, and then also 10 of I don't know, the one that lowers your LDL level. So there's my cholesterol kind of sorted. My blood results came back, and I think my levels of cholesterol are at 7.1, I think that's on 20 milligrams. So I'm hoping that after Christmas, so some of you are probably going to be on the same kind of wavelength as I am, okay, which is checking levels around bloods and having blood tests and like having like psychotherapy tests, therapist, okay, or like I'm really trying not to drink. Somebody really might be trying not to get pissed and get drunk and probably try not to drink. It might be around a Pisces or a 3 placement somewhere, and I'm trying not to get pissed, okay, so something there. So I'm also hearing therapist, okay, so some of you might be having, man, this is my life all over. I'm sorry, Gemini, if my life comes up in it, but it really does. It's such a paradox for me. Like I have to see a therapist, and it might be like counselling, food counselling, mental health counselling, but I see a counsellor once in a while, blah, blah, blah. and I'm waiting for my next counselling session. Okay, I've also got blood tests, blood results, doctors and hospitals. You might work at one, and you might even do this kind of thing all of the time, where you're always taking blood pressure and you're always taking blood results. And I think even the people that may do this as a job, or the name Rob or Robin or Robert or anybody beginning with R, or Rashad, even Evans, Barry, names. But I also keep hearing, though, for a lot of you that do this for a job, that you also probably do this for a where it's involving yourself as well. So like someone that is like a hospital nurse or something that actually has certain things going on with themselves also. They're also playing with themselves is what I'm also hearing from a lot of you. Okay, so if you haven't found my channel, man, and you don't want your life read out all over a tarot card reader, then yeah, I'll better click off, because I'm pretty much going to start, well, I pretty much channel your life really. So for a lot of you, you have your eye on two people. You're probably trying to keep quiet and keep that secret, okay? Some of you are definitely keeping your eye on your blood pressure, blood levels, keeping an eye on your phone. They're saying, like, I'm always looking at my phone. Is it to see if a person's text you, or is it to see if like your levels have come through, and like you're really waiting for some results to come through, and you have to keep checking back to see if like this date is coming up? Okay, so something like that. I'm also hearing, are you going to come up and see me? Can you get over? Can you come over and see me? And can we try and get to see each other, or something like that, or working out times and dates? So I think a lot of you might be going through, like, I don't know, making plans basically of times and dates. I don't think it's around work. I think it's around your love sector of what I'm kind of feeling for a lot of you now. It's like trying to make time for the person or something like that for a lot of you. Sorry if I look like fucking hammered shit this morning. But yeah, something like that. Okay. What else has Gemini got? What else have I got? That is a message there. So they're saying, fucking hell, what else have I got now? So some of you, I mean, this is the trouble. When you have things like me, I don't know if you guys are like me, but like I have possible signs of ADHD, maybe bipolar. I take antidepressants, which is 20 milligrams of simvastatin. Of citalopram. I take fucking endless amounts of like. Do you want to see them? So I have like turmeric. I have no flush, nicotine or whatever it is. I don't know. And then vitamin D, vitamin B12, like multivitamins, iron tablets. So I'm like a fucking pharmacist myself, bro, but it just runs through me. So some of you might have diarrhea or something that starts to run through you. Okay, I'm also picking up like flushed out. So some of you, it's a hot, warm feeling of a soulmate or twin flame, and it flushes through your body. So if you guys are on the twin flame kind of connections, then you kind of get that when you're on those. So that's pretty much one way of knowing that you are a twin flame if you don't know anything about them, is the flushing energy of what that is to have a soul tie connection with a person. You kind of feel flushed out. Okay, so it's pretty much like having shit really, but like, do you know what I mean? Like you're flushing, like, so you might be flushing out your system. So for a lot of you, there's a plumber here, someone that does plumbing, or you might need your plumbing doing, or someone's pretty much just gonna suck all the water straight out of something, or like flush your system, which would mean like you have your toilet done, or there's done putchy, but like a blocked system, and then you have to call someone in order to like get rid of that fucking shit. Like, you know, I told you not to go in there, Sid, and like lay that one down. I'll just leave that one in there for you. And someone goes in and goes, Jesus Christ, did that come out of your asshole? So like somebody's sucking on someone's mamba, or wants to. I don't know, but I'm hearing like someone might be like getting a plumber in order to be able to drain their system. So if any of you guys, obviously it is now winter, we're hitting the Christmas months, so if any of you have got like us, which is, what do they call them, an immersion heater, so you just basically turn the dial and the heating comes on. But like when you have winter, the out pipe, I've noticed this happens to us some years, where the water drains from the system and goes outside. When it becomes really fucking cold, it can block up that system, and then you'll get a flashing light on your... I'm seeing it. It hasn't happened to us yet, but it might do. But like I'm seeing, like, normally when your heater backs up with all of the frost and it isn't dripping, that's where, like, inside, you can normally cut it off. If you're a plumber, you'll pretty much know. but you can cut it off and add a tap where it drips in so it actually doesn't go outside. You kind of turn your tap for it to go outside or drip inside. If you guys haven't got those, when it becomes winter, they can become blocked, and then your system will start flashing up, and the hot water and the levels will kind of kaput, and then your heating won't come on. Okay, so you might be doing things like around your radiators and stuff, trying to flush it all out and take the air out of the radiators. I really am picking up someone here that is an actual plumber that actually does this for a living. So it might not be you, it could be your partner, but someone that flushes out radiators and like plumbing and does all that kind of stuff, right? So that's there for you. So, well, not for all of you, obviously, but for someone out there, right? So you've got that plumbing. So busy over the Christmas period, I would pretty much say, for a lot of you, and it may really be a lot around heating. Okay, heating bills, eating disorder. Some of you are like me. You've probably got an eating disorder. Laura, order, Laura, and order. Laura and order, Laura and order, Laura. Order, Laura. Order, Laura. Order, Laura, Laura. Someone's going to order Laura something. Or you're going to order Flora. Oh, okay, really? Or are you trying to floor Laura? I don't know. But like floor, Laura. But like Flora. So some of you, you're into all of the... Oh, look, it's Flora. Oh, we can put Flora everywhere. Oh, it's Flora. Fucking stuff. But anyway, some of you enter the old the sense that makes none. So the none could be up in here. You could really be dealing with a Libra or a 2. Like, come on, madam, would you like to come in and or you could be selling copious amounts of products to everybody and say, now this month, madam, with fucking hell, sweetheart, smells like shit. That's lovely. Unless you're just farting a lot, I don't know, but I'm definitely hearing like a lot of sprays. Is it piss off spray? Unless you're ordering my t-shirt which says 2 pump jump on it. 2 pumps, and that's it, bruv. It's over. So anyway, according to popular belief, some people are finding it very difficult to find the new t-shirt that I made. But when I've looked this morning and yesterday, it actually says available and that I can actually buy it myself. So it says that it's published. I just don't really know how you guys navigate yourself around the shop if you're interested in buying the new t-shirt or a t-shirt. But the new one says people, bruv. People, right? But like apparently it's there if you guys want to take a look. I just don't know. But it tells me that it is. So I don't know. But it's there if you want to guys have a look. Gemini, I've got my eye on everything. Like I seem to have my eye on my levels, my person, my other, but some of you are in a third party situation for a lot of you. Okay, but not all of you. Don't flip out and get paranoid. Like, you know, if you're not paranoid, someone's from Australia or someone's Aussie, Osborne, paranoid. Some of you, like, some of you could be, or someone suffering through paranoia, like paranoia. Could be Virgo. Virgos. Listen, you can also watch your midheaven and your IC. So your MC and your IC. Okay, a moon coil and your midheaven. Me? What do I have a placement of? Virgo. For all the fucking Virgos that... So Virgo, I love watching Virgo readings, but no, I have Virgo in my chart, bruv. I've just discovered it. I think. Do I? I'm going to have to relook. I think it is. I think I do have Virgo in an immune coil or something. I'm not really sure. But you can watch that. Okay, so if you've got a Gemini immune coil or MC, IC, you can watch it. Okay. Well, don't matter. If the reading's really relating, is because your relatives or your friends have you in their life, and if you speak to them and you interact with them daily, then they'll be in this reading as well as what you will be, because you'll be interacting with them. Okay? So, because they would watch it and they would cross-watch it and think, fuck, that sounds like my friend. Right? So, anyway, don't get lost with it, Virgos. Don't get lost, Laura. Don't get lost, Laura. Get lost, Laura. I don't know. Is someone telling... Don't tell Laura to get lost. But there is about 50 Lauras all up in here. So I'm hearing get lost, Laura, or have I lost Laura? Someone's worried about losing a friend called Laura here. Lucy. Lucy is worried about losing Laura. I don't know. The name Laura keeps coming up. I'm worried about losing someone. I don't want to lose you. See, that's what I'm hearing. I don't want to lose you. I'm just fear that I'm going to. But am I? And there's the I. Am I? Or am I not? Does he love me? Does he love me not? So you got like a Libra, a 2, and then a Pisces of 3. So you got third party energy somewhere maybe for some of you. Or you've got where someone's so busy all of the time they don't get to speak. And then... Okay, I'm also picking up some people that have friends here also. Because they're saying, friends will be friends. So for some of you, this is not your love life. There's someone here that's worried about their friend. Friends. Okay. So let's see what the complication is with the channeled stuff. And see what you've actually got coming up with your tarot, Gemini. You alright, guys? How you doing? Happy Christmas. But I will be going live very soon, hopefully. And I'm just going to give you guys like 3 questions if y'all want to ask questions when I do a live, okay, because this is not live. But when I do one, y'all guys can ask whatever questions you like, okay? You don't have to pay for it. It'll be a Christmas present from me to you guys. If you want to, you can. It's up to you. But yeah, I'll do you some questions, right? So keep an eye on it because I'm very spontaneous. I probably won't warn you guys. I'll probably just end up fucking going live, okay? So if you've got other favourite tarot card readers, you'll probably want to watch them. Let's see. Let's see. Gemini. Sorry, I'm really kind of trying to come back to Earth. Could be dealing with an Earth sign somewhere. Picking up Capricorn energy, but you are 6s as well. So I'm definitely picking up like huge Capricorn energy and Earth energy. Okay. I need to come back to Earth. Some of you really do. You have like a metaphysical connection with someone that you're trying to ground. Some of you might be trying to ground your children and tell them that they're not going out if you've got little kids. Because that's what we call it in the UK. It's like, right, you're grounded, bruv. Right, but I'm hearing like I'm trying to ground myself and trying to like really bring something into fruition that's stable. Okay, so you really could be like feeling very grounded at this time. Like I'm trying to, because I really am picking up like a metaphysical connection here for a lot. Okay, and like L, anybody beginning with L, but like trying to like ground it. Like ground it. Someone here is an electrician as well. An electrician. Like I need to find like changing plugs and stuff like that, and I need to ground it. Okay, so someone might do like electronics or something, where it takes when it's plugged into the electricity, you need to ground it. Okay, so you don't get a spark. Okay, and I need to ground it first. Some of you are actually physically looking at the ground, so I don't know if any of you go to visit. If you go to visit like people that you've lost over the years, like my dad, he died in November, okay, and stuff like that, but 5th of November, believe it or not, on Guy Fawkes night. But it's normally Christmas time when, you know, that kind of thing comes up and people go to visit. So you might be going to visit a ground, okay, a ground, and it'll probably be a sacred ground. So I'm definitely picking up like Scorpio energy of 4 or left by 4, okay, going to visit something where it would involve me looking at the actual floor, like the ground. Okay, so the only thing I can really think of is it's either one, your tits, they look at the ground all the time, or it's your eyes that look at the ground, and it means that you're looking at something on the floor. Okay, so I don't know what that is, but I am kind of picking up for some of you it might be like a funeral type sort of home thing, or whatever it is, or something that it requires you looking at the floor, but it'll be around like a death thing, okay? And it might be like family members where you go to visit graves and stuff like that, okay? Because I'm picking up like a huge energy of Scorpio, and then looking at the floor and the ground of like a tombstone type sort of thing, right? A stone. I'm looking at a stone on the floor. Okay, some of you are trying to drop a stone, which means that I'm trying to lose a stone in weight, okay? But you guys don't. It's all metric and stuff over here. You guys call it pounds and ounces, right? But we have stones. So I think, what is there? Any of you UK lot? 12? Is it 12 or 13 pounds per stone? I think it is 12 or 13, something like that. Okay. But yeah, you're trying to like drop a stone or drop a pound. Some of you might have gallstones, is what I'm also hearing. Like I've got a gallstone and I'm waiting for it to come out my arsehole. Or a baby even. That actually it come up in Pisces and Aries, where there's a lot of this. Some of you just having an orgasm straight up. But then some of you is like, oh, I'm trying to get rid of this stone. Okay, so you might be trying to shit out a gallstone. If not, it might be where it could be involving a Pisces. If not, it is. Someone's pregnant here, because that was also a part of Aries reading for a lot of you, where I was saying that someone's trying to squeeze something out, or their abs, or like Abby or Abigail or Abbott, but like trying to like in their stomach, and that was either something to do around the gymnasium and the gym, okay, and it was someone that's like doing squat thrusts and God knows what else, and then it was also for some it was to do with orgasms, and then some of it was actually to do with like pushing something out. So I'm hearing like I need to push out a shit, a gallstone, an orgasm, or a baby. So you're all on different timelines. Not everybody's doing the same thing, right? So definitely if you guys, you're definitely not pregnant, right? So you're probably trying to like, I don't know, have a winter shit or something. Winter, that's flora again. Winter spice. I'm hearing winter spice. Winton, Dale Winton. Someone's in a same-sex relationship here. Dale Winton. Supermarket Thweep. Lucifer Morningstar. Some of you are really dealing with 8s. Aquarius, Leos. Aquarius, Leo. Aquarius, Leo. Aquarius, Leo. Aquarius, Leo. So you've got Paradox. You've got John Malkovich. So if you've followed my channel for a while, you'll know that when I say that, it means that you, your partner, the third energy, possibly have partners of 8. Okay? And then your family also have 8s. And you're actually in this reading. So like when I do Gemini, it's also Capricorn, which is 6. And then if you've got family members that have Gemini in their chart, they also come up as the Gemini Capricorn. So you get John Malkovich moments. It has holes. It's very busy energy. There's cards that don't make no sense. You're definitely dealing with 2s, Libras. Okay, you'll know what I mean by that. If you've followed me for a while, you know what I mean, right? A lot of busy energy with cards of working out who the fuck is who, really. Someone's just trying to figure out who the fuck I am. Okay. I need a little time to think it over. Okay. Funny how the milk turns sour. There's Sal, the name Sal, Sally, Sally Ann, and Polly Ann. Put the kettle on, you might be visiting your sister. Sagittarius is definitely here. 5, Taurus, but Sagittarius. Polyunsaturates. Some of you are really like looking at fat or keto. I'm not doing the keto diet now. I've just decided I'm not going to. I really don't think it's a very good idea for my LDL levels and everything else. So I am going to do the Slimming World diet again. I actually lost shitloads of weight last time. I actually really focused in on doing that. So I've decided that I'm probably not going to be doing all of the cheese and fat and stuff. It's really not good for your LDL level if that is. Okay. Anyway, you might be looking at that cholesterol levels. So let's see, Gemini. What they got coming up, Gemini? 3. I rest my case. See you later, bruv. You've had your reading already. Come on. Come on, me. Come on, me. Go on. Just want you to come all over. Something's knocking at your door, John. Someone's knocking at their door. Okay. In the door, out the door, dealing with a Gemini. That's yourselves. Okay, here we go again. So you could be doing Angel Radio. You might be mixing, mastering. In the door, DAW, doing VSTs, mixing, mastering, music, all that kind of stuff. Ableton Radio, Ableton, making music, VSTs. I just said that. And doing all that kind of thing. Interested in I'm actually making a psychedelic God, it's actually fuck knows, just get on with it. Yeah, third party relationship for a lot of you. In the door, out the door, Gemini, music, VSTs, music industry, all that sort of stuff. Also coming from Capricorn. So there you go. So there's the relative energy of so your relative is an Aquarian. One of you have a relative that is an Aquarian, okay, or a Leo, or Aquarian that is a Leo. Man, I am getting so fucking mixed up. Hold on a minute, Dr. Mix. Let's just get to it. Okay, some of you, it's coming from the Aquarius/Leo reading of books, all that kind of stuff, selling, marketing. Okay, so you could have this in your chart and you've represented a lot of the same messages that are coming through in this one. Don't look for the placement of astrology. Look for your number. It's going to tell you loads more. Don't want to keep going over how important that is in order to add up the 2 life paths and so on and so forth, okay? So let's see. Because your life path, a lot of you, very quickly, your life path changes. So at the beginning sector of your life, first quarter of your life, okay, or the first half of your life, you represent a card, a number, life path 7. 7 of Swords, Tower, Awakenings, going through it all, getting to this stage, being the chaser all the time. Chaser, 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 Jason. Someone talks about Jason all the time. Shut up, Elijah. Sorry, Elijah. Where have you been anyway? Come back, for fuck's sake. But like, yeah, there's this energy of like, you'll change. Your life path number, when you look at them within cards, your life path number will change from the first half of your life to the second half of your life, okay? So you have to really look for the card to be able to know what your experience is going to be, whether you are the offerer or you're the acceptor of offering, okay? Because if you're like a 4, for instance, Scorpio, but life path 4, you can be an energy that offers, don't accept offers, okay? Or you can be the offerer, but it will change later. So you'll find that you are the one that gets loads of offers that you don't want, but then later on in your life, when you become older, you'll be the one that offers to people, to a 3. So if you're a 4, you're offering to a 3. If it's the last sector of your life path number. So sorry, man, I'm getting so bored. People, I can just feel it. People are like, we've heard all of this shit. Bruv, I'm telling you what, if you really want to fucking know how to find out things... Sorry. Gemini. So just important, your life path changes, okay? From one sector being a certain way, after a certain period of time, later on in life, when you meet twin flames, definitely, soulmates, your life path changes from what you was once to what you are now, okay? So if you're a 7 and you're a chaser, later on in life, you'll become the runner, okay? The one that puts themselves first in front of everything, okay? Business, education, knowledge, people, job, calling, whatever it represents, okay? Because then that's how you break down the energy of how I read of sectors of life. Love life helps me channel, okay? Love life, work life, park life, diet, exercise, and everything else. It tells me, because of what I do, it just gives me it all, okay? So it tells you through the numbers. Anyway, Gemini. I'm sure you guys are so sick to death of hearing me telling this to all the new people as well, though. So I do apologise. But, so yeah, you've got the Emperor. So you've got 4, you see? 4. Scorpio or Aries, it doesn't matter, but it's a 4. Okay, so I'm putting my business first, but I still have this going on the side. So you're looking at the Empress, which is a 3, a piece on the side, a Meg Ryan and a Billy Crystal. Okay, so you've got like a piece on the side, and it might be something to do with around your work sector, of where you're working. It's an environment of someone that is around that thing that you do around work. Okay, so it's also very distracting as well, because this person is a Elvis Presley. You're always on my mind when I'm at work. Okay, so I'm always thinking about you when I'm at work, constantly, no matter what I do all the time. I'm always thinking about you. Okay, I'm also thinking about how much it hurts, but it also doesn't, because it's also very grounding and stable, because it's very reliable. Can also be the Emperor, not if you can't rely on one, but like it's because it's the masculine energy. Fortunate enough, this is where my masculine lies, in Jupiter here, Aries. Okay, but like it's like that, where I have to put myself first, my business comes first, my calling comes first, but I'll also someone's attracted to the person's stability, okay, because it's stable, okay, because it's wise. Also can be emotionally intelligent and can also be wise, okay? So you're above average of your knowledge of what you know, whether you've been to college or not. Someone is above average, okay? So like IQ, my IQ is fucked. If I was to take a maths test or anything like that, read it, I'd be fucked. Ask me questions about life and my IQ would be completely different. Okay, so I'm also hearing IQ, okay? So I, or unless you're looking for the VST that I bought, which was split EQ, Okay, so you'll be looking at EQ levels, but for some of you it's something to do with someone that has a very big IQ. Okay, they're very intelligent in certain ways. It's either emotionally intelligent or it's just intelligent by the amount of college and everything else that I've done from books. Okay, someone's writing a book also. Writing a book. Paperback writer. Rita May. Rita, Aura, Laura, Lucy, Lulu. Yeah, but I keep hearing lovely Rita May. In May. Something is going to be happening on May Day. May Day? Unless you're called Colin or Day. But like May Day. May Day. In May. Sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I got nothing to live for. Looks like nothing's gonna come my way. I'm just gonna sit on the dock of the bay. That deafen you? Stephanie? Oh, my fucking head, man. Let's see. Eddie, Edwina, Edmonds, Bury St Edmunds, someone from Bury, from Edmonds, Bury St Edmunds, Bedford. Oh, okay, there's someone also that I know here. So someone from Bradford or Bradford, but like Bedford, Christine, Chris Bedford, Christine, Chrissy May, Chrissy Ra Rasputin. Somebody is dating or seeing someone of a foreign country that could be a Sikh or something like that. Rasputin. Okay, sorry if that comes across as insulting. I don't mean it to be. I don't know. But someone seeing someone as like a foreign country. Okay, but like Ra or Rita. But then also Chris Cornell. But yeah, Christine, Chrissy, Chris. So I'm picking up two names. One for a man called Chris. And then I'm also picking up Christine as well. Christine. Let's see. Gemini. 10 of Wands. It's a struggle. It's a hard knock life. Some of you are just carrying weight. Quite a lot of it. Boy, you gonna carry that weight a long time. I'm also hearing Caroline as well. It might be your sister. It's my sister's name, Caroline. Say hello, Caroline. Cass, we call her. Caroline, Cass. But like Caroline. Lion's Court. Someone's in an old people's home. They work for the elderly. This would be their grandparent or something. Some of you are just about to become a grandparent, meaning that your daughter or your son or someone like that in the family is giving birth and you're about to become a grandparent. So I'm hearing you're about to be a grandparent. And I'm hearing grandmother, a grandmother. Justine, Dean, Justine. There can also be Christine, Justine, Justice, Libra, placement, Dean, Dan, Danielle. Jesus Christ, bruv. Dan, Danielle, Dean, Christine, Chrissy, Dan, Danielle, Elliot, Steers, someone called Steers. It's Cancerian in their chart. 7, Steer. Steve, also Steve. I'm also hearing Stavros as well. Stavros. Someone's like Italiano, so for Stavros. Stephanie or Stefano. Something like that. Stefano. Someone's definitely Italian sausage. Bellissimo. Love you. Slap your face. Bruv, I thought you loved me. I do. Love you. Fuck, bruv. That's what we do. We love you. When we like you, we hit you. Slapping your sausage. Somebody is slapping their own meat here, bruv. Yeah, I'm telling you. I want to slap my sausage. Slap away, bruv. Slap away. I want to slap my own sausage. Let the ferret see the king. Someone's also Scottish. Let the ferret see the king. The ferret see the king. Fuck her. Go on. Get all up and around that. Get around that is what I'm hearing. It's a bit Scottish. Get all up and around that. Go on, get up and around it, boy. Go on, be with you, lad. Go on, get all up and around that. I want to get all up and around me sausage. Says definitely a Scottish person here. I'm getting all up and around it. I want to be in on it. Let's see. Let's see, Gemini. Man, y'all guys are going to get pissed off. I bring a bit of ray of sunshine to people. Sunshine. Sunshine. Also hearing sunshine. Someone that's called Sunshine. Or Ray. Ray Owls Taxi Company. Ray. Stingray. Sting. There's a sting here. Bee sting. Be careful of you that you don't get stung. But how the fucking hell can you get bee stung in winter? Really? A sting. Scorpion? Oh, a Scorpio. So you could be dealing with a Scorpio. Scorpion? Bee sting. That stung. Ow, that stung. Really? Ow. Steve. Ow. Steve, Ray Owl's company. Driving company. Ow. Steve. Alison. 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 Steve. Alison. Steve. Yes, that's me. It's Alison. Hello, Alison. How are you? Oh, you've got a spirit here called Alison. I was thinking, hold on a minute. Steve's my name. Steve, it's Al. Ali? Alison? Alison. They're saying Alison. Who the fuck is Alice anyway? Steve, it's Alice. Okay, Spirit. You're Alice. Yes. Okay. So can you say hello? Hello. Can you say goodbye? Is it John Lennon again? Jen. Julie. It's Julie. Jesus Christ, bruv. Form a queue. It's Julie. There's someone here called Julie and Alison and John and Lennon. Why don't you get Elvis in here and all, bruv? Let's have a party. A party. So what? Sagittarius. I am a Sagittarius called Alice. I don't know. Is that a spirit or is it channeling? John, Alice, and now they're gone. Okay, they're singing the song a long, long time ago. I can still remember when that music used to make me smile. So somebody give up on their music career here. But I knew if I had my chance, I could make those people dance, and maybe they'd be happy for a while. But January, you're at January? January made me shiver. This happened at Christmas. For all the letters that I delivered, bad news on the doorstep. I couldn't take one more sip. Sippy cup? Man, is that child? Somebody's child. I couldn't take another sip from a cup. Sip cup. Coupler. Felix? Felix Coupler. Is that your relative? Felix, yes. Yes. There you go. Felix, there's a message for you, sweetheart. Coupler. Sippy cup. Culprit. Oh, I don't know. So you got messages. They're here. It's all around Christmas time. About Christmas, losing loved ones, visiting grave sites. Yeah. So you go. Okay. You've really got no idea how early it is to be channeling people that have died. Okay, so let's see. Let's have a look at the other person. Please connected to Gemini. The other person, please connected to Gemini. Jesus, me so horny. Me bunk you long time. Someone wants to do a Long Island iced tea on someone. I mean, is that a move? I'm making me moves, baby. Just have a look at me swivel. Someone wants to have a look at someone swivel. Or they keep swiveling their hips or something. Swivel. Well, that's normally like... Okay. Somebody keeps, like, I don't know, fingering something. Like, the rubbing came up for another reading. It was Taurus, Sagittarius, fives. Someone keeps playing with their goddamn G-string. Right? But, like, yeah, I'm twanging me string. Someone's twanging their banjo string. Someone's giving it a good old go on their banjo string. I'm telling you. Be careful you don't rip me banjo string. Okay, unless you're playing Crash Bandicoot. Someone's cute. Someone's cute. Because I keep hearing, oh, you're cute. You're cute. Oh, you're so sweet. You're lovely. You're cute, you are. Cute. Cute. You're cute. I mean, is it a pussy? You have pussy cats and they're cute. Because that's either a cat or a dog. But it's cute all the way. It's cute. Let's see the other person connected to Gemini, please. Cool, the karmic energy is on this side. Makes me stomach turn into knots, bruv. So this is also the beginning of life, as far as I understand now, through my esoteric head. The beginning of something new. So it's rebirth and reborn. Okay, reborn again, Jen, Julian, Jason, Justin. Because it's the return of the sender. So it can also mean a baby that's born. Karmic baby. It's going to be a karmic baby because it's going to be living through it. Okay, so it's going to be involving family and everything else is a get together. There's also what I'm hearing. Get together right now over me. Somebody wants to get over someone, or like you need to get over the other person, or because the karmic energy is here, but it's also in knots. It means that your stomach is like, ooh, I'm riding the wave. So someone wants to sexually ride the person, okay, but they can't also hide from the person karmically. Y'all can't hide from me, but you can't hide from this person, no, because they're attached to you also karmically. Definitely in the third energy here, but it can be a father, grandfather, it can be, you know, your ex and stuff like that. But this person is karmically connected to you via 3. Okay, so it means that their stomach is in knots and you can't get out of this. There is something that you can't get out of because it's very alluring. Okay, and it's also, as far as I've understood now, for the last 2 readings, when you've seen me go, going like, somebody's knocking one out over someone's energy and they can feel the karmic energy of the person, which means twin flame. They can feel the karmic energy of the person. Karmic energy doesn't mean that it's bad. Okay, it just means that it's not revealed itself other than connection, a karmic connection. Why does everybody run from the energy of karma, right? Or Mel, Melissa, or karmic, angelic karma, right? But karma isn't as bad as what everybody thinks it to be. Oh, it's karma. No, it can be where you've come together and you started to work, like John Lennon, okay, and you're doing work with one another, and it's very easy if you ride the wheel of fortune together, okay? So you're all in it, okay? But, yeah, karma is something that you experience whether you run from it or whether you don't. You can't avoid it. And a newborn baby is going to experience a karmic family, okay? So if that is a karmic family, which means there's a lot of family involved as well, okay? But, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune is karma puts you together. It's Saturn that puts you together to experience karma together, okay? So it's not really people that put connections together, spirit does, but spirit is also part of planetary stuff because it was all built from one energy, which is God. Right? For the love of God, Steve. Let's see the other person connected to Gemini. So the Queen, there you go. So there's another woman energy here more than likely, and a man. So there's a man caught between when a man loves 2 womans. So someone loves two people, and that's why it is also incorporated in the whole reading itself. Because there's the John Malkovich, there's the readings in between the energy. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries 4, Scorpio, Sagittarius 5, Taurus, okay, and then so on and so forth. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn 6, Gemini, Virgo 9, the rest of them, okay, which means that right in between is the in-betweeners, which is the third party, okay, 100% for a lot of you, and that's the other person, and they're all facing the energies of doing spiritual work together. What comes of it in the future is the work that you do with the person, to not ignore. You cannot ever, the best thing to do is never ignore your karma. You have to give karma recognition, because it is there for physical help. It really is. You may not see it as a human being, but it is there to help. It really is. But the discovery through that is supposed to be magical. It's only magical if you work with the person. It always goes negative if you ignore the connection, if you don't give it recognition. Because if you try to avoid it, it is okay after so long, but it depends on time, really. But like, you know, there are certain periods where, you know, you skip because you ascend. So you work your way and ascend through to the highest level of connection. It gets deeper, it gets stronger and stronger and stronger, because it pulls energy from you to the other person. You heal each other's energy. So the energy of karma gets stronger and stronger and stronger as you get older and older and older, right? Especially if you're on twin flame journeys. Okay. Sorry, because I'm half going into a segment of stuff. Show me one more card for the other person connected to Gemini, please. Four of Pentacles. So it's involving a Scorpio and an Aries. If these people are, or Life Path 4, if these people are in communication, there's no getting out of this. These two people are also clinging on to everybody. I'm a masculine energy, right? Masculine energies, regardless of who you blame or what you blame or whether you don't, hold on to everything. Someone's trying to hold on to everybody. So whichever way you look at it, that is a very difficult process to be able to do karmically, okay? Is to hold on to the energy of 3, which is heartbreaking, and it hurts. And if any of you fucking guys out there like, no, because they're a bastard, and they're blah, 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 well then, you know, you've lost your fucking mind, okay, and you're blaming the energy now. Two light sources that come together, okay, take out the energy of 3, but like two light sources that come together, it matches well, and it works well if it flows through karma. If it rides the wheel of fortune and it flows really well between two people, if one energy starts to get very dark and very kind of fucking glitching out through the matrix, right, and you glitch out through that, then when it comes to the 4 here, you form a block, and the lessons take much longer if you don't work with twin flame energies. You have to take out the factor of humans, because it's not a human experience, it's a metaphysical one. Okay, so when two light sources come together, if you block it out and you glitch out, your lessons take fucking much longer to come into fruition for you to get what that is, because you have to remain open, no matter how stressful it gets, how hurtful it gets. If you're not open, you're blocked. If you're blocked, you create karma. If you're not blocked, you're open, you're receiving your lesson. You get it much quicker. You get to the end result much quicker. The feeling becomes stronger. You get through, you ascend quicker, okay? Even, it doesn't matter, because you'll get gifts, you'll get things, you'll figure things out. If you work together, you'll figure out mental health problems, past life relationships, fucking this life, you know, any life you want. But it will happen quicker if you work with the energy and you ride the wheel of fortune. If you try to ignore it, you're suppressing. So you're not giving recognition to a problem. It's like if you have mental health. You have to realise for a start that I have a mental health problem. So you have to admit it. If you have a drinking problem, I have to admit it to people that I'm an alcoholic. So they all know. So then they can help me. So they can work with me. They know where I am. Counselling, so on and so forth. Same with metaphysical connection. with anything that is spiritual, you have to give it recognition to what it is. If not, you ignore it, and then it doesn't work. Okay, so if you ignore energies, you push them out, you block, you keep fighting. If you don't keep fighting and you don't block, you keep getting on. So it goes on and on. How long's time? Don't know, but we're going to find out and see what happens this week. So, if you want to join, you can. It'll be the full access bundle only. You can find the link provided below. There is a shop also. There's also Angel Radio and also the vlog. But you can find it all over. It's just in the show more section. All over the place, bruv. If you want to join this, there's a video that tells you all about it. But it helps me out as a channel. And then also I'll give you as much as I can. Yes, if you want to join, it's the full access bundle only. You can find the link provided below to Patreon. Thanks very much, guys. I really appreciate it. And I'll hopefully see you more around Christmas.